Every week, tens of thousands of Germans take to the streets. They're sick of COVID, oppose restrictions, and they don't want the vaccine. Björn, who's unvaccinated, says it was developed too fast.
The discrepancy between what we know and what the media tell us makes me suspicious.
This is a really disparate group of people, but they're united by a distrust of the authorities. For some, it goes further. It's the conviction that scientists, politicians, journalists are somehow conspiring to do them harm.
You'd be surprised, they're told, by what our politicians and public broadcaster keep secret from you, and why. COVID's divided German society. The unvaccinated, banned from restaurants, non-essential shops, leisure facilities, and politicians are considering compulsory vaccination. The voice of protest is increasingly violent and intimidating. These torch-wielding protesters targeted the home of regional politician Petra Köpping. Of course it's disappointing. You try to make policies that protect people in a pandemic, and that turns into anger and hatred. We have to make a clear distinction between organisers who engage in right-wing extremist ideology and want to change society, they don't care about vaccination policy, and the people who come along because they're opposed to vaccination.
These people believe in an alternative reality.
Threats against politicians and public figures are now common online. This expert, who spends his days undercover on channels like Telegram, shows me an example targeting Germany's health minister.
If anyone knows where this mass murderer lives, give us his address. Then we'll storm his flat together and inject him with his own stuff.
Looking at these violent threats online, I think the wrong idea would be to think all these people are going to actually do offline violence. But we've seen that it's crucial for people who actually do offline violence to sort of feel that they have a community that agrees with them.
Most Germans dismiss the protesters. They are a minority. But the voice of discontent is loud, disruptive, and persistent. Jenny Hill, BBC News, Berlin.